Hi friends, welcome back to a super special vlog. We are first and foremost starting out with our home gym, disassembling it, cleaning it out, selling all the equipment. I mean, I guess not all the equipment, but a lot of it. And I specifically wanted to show this clip more so for my memories and Gio's memories, just because this gym holds such a special place in our hearts. Like, it's the first place where, I trained my clients. I took a bet on myself to leave corporate and to pursue one-on-one coaching. Trained so many of my clients here, transformed their lives. And I mean, Gio and I have trained in here so many times now. So this was like the first big investment piece for my business. And it's just crazy to see it disassembled and taken apart. So I had to just put this in here because it's just so special to us. Welcome to another vlog and welcome to my newest hyper fixation. There are a lot of flavors going on here, but my newest hyper fixation has been on naan as well as hash browns and sausages and making my own pickled onions. So I was like, I have this gigantic piece of naan. Why not just make my whole breakfast on here? So essentially it's just 3 eggs with salt, pepper, garlic powder, hash browns, salt, pepper, garlic powder, sausages, goat cheese on top, some pickled onions that I also added some more flavor to it by adding like actual black pepper kernels into it. I love this. It tastes so good. And I think the key part is that your eggs have to be over medium. Like, we want a little bit of a runny yolk. We don't want it to be like over hard, so that way everything is just dry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could easily add some sauce to this if you wanted to, but I find that this is like a plethora of flavors to mess around with. So anywho, like I said, welcome back to another vlog. It is officially packing week. It's about to get a little chaotic in this household. The clip prior to this should have been you guys seeing us take apart our home gym. Essentially, we're selling basically everything. We're keeping the dumbbell stand, the kettlebells, as well as our box and our bench, but that's pretty much it. Like, everything has to go. And last night, Gio and I were just, cleaning up the kitchen and whatnot. So you might have seen a couple of like blank spaces here and there in the kitchen, but I'm just gonna go ahead and eat and then continue packing, because this week is gonna be a pretty busy week in terms of not only our packing, but also work, because Buff Bunny Collection is gonna announce their summer sale. Honor Active is sending me my newest package for their newest Summer Brights collection. It's a little bit busy over here. We're boxing up plates. I never know what the correct order is for like packing stuff whenever you move, but I figured why not, because oh my gosh, my mom bought us these stack of plates. I think there's 10 in this like little IKEA stack. We have another 10 of these bowls and then another like 10 of these big plates. I don't know who my mom thinks I am, but I am not ever posting like that. You know what I'm saying? Very kind of her, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this. I left just 2 in the pantry for us, and I'm just gonna box the rest of these up. I don't know why Gio specifically wanted to start with the kitchen first. I figured that would have been like the last area of the house to pack. I don't know. If you guys have like a method to your madness whenever it comes to packing and where you start first, then let a sister know. I mean, I figured we would start with areas that are the lowest traffic. Everything is free game, I suppose. It is another paddleboarding day. I am PMSing. I'm feeling a little bloated, so I was like, okay, let me just throw this little like swim skirt on top of my actual bikini and whatnot. But this is the exact same bikini that I wore last week, but in black instead of a like sapphire blue colorway. But our friends wanted to go paddleboarding. We said, F it, why not? This is probably the last thing that we can do leisurely until we actually move, because this next week again is gonna be super busy. So we're waiting on our friends. Gio's gonna put the paddleboard on the car and then we'll get into it. Paddleboard time. Choo choo. Oh. It has been just a day or so, but today is the 25th of June and I'm currently getting ready because today is like a stupid busy day. I'm just gonna do my makeup really quick because I have a meeting coming up, and then promptly after that I actually have to film for Buff Bunny collection. By the time that you guys see this, my video should already be up. They're having their summer sale, which is so crazy, restocking a bunch of items, launching a couple of new items in like new colors and whatnot. So I'm just gonna film a YouTube video just to keep you guys in the loop about what all the logistics are, as well as what my favorites are. And then after that, we're gonna head to the gym because it's actually been a couple days since I've been to the gym. We've just been so busy with packing and whatnot that we're like, packing is basically like a lifting session at a certain point, you know what I'm saying? Also, if you guys watched my get ready with me from, I think it was January or so, I was doing my brows differently because I just wanted a more fluffy, natural looking brow, not so much using a pomade or a powder. I went back to using a powder because it's just so much easier to do. This is just like my tried and true method that I've been doing ever since like high school. If it's not broken, then unless I need to fix it. Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you? It's been so long. Okay, it has been a little wire. Dude, hello? I can't speak right now. It's been a little while later. I got off my meeting. It went well. Cleaned the house a little bit. Ate lunch, packed a little bit more, threw away some things. Now I'm just back on my computer because I needed to create like a little cheat sheet for myself because I'm about to film for YouTube. I feel like if I don't write my thoughts down, I'm just gonna brain fart or forget. So just making myself a little cheat sheet so I like don't fumble over my words. Anywho, that aside, we don't care about that. The reason why I am so like worked up, I guess, is because guys, I think that Gio is proposing to me tomorrow. I have a feeling that he's gonna propose to me, and I need to word vomit and talk through this with you guys because essentially, okay, backstory. Again, Gio and I have been together for almost 8 years. It's gonna be 8 years next month, July 25th, right? Over the past like 2 or 3 years or so, we've been talking a lot about like marriage, but obviously, and you guys would have seen this from my like Q&A or whatever, the idea of like getting married, planning a wedding, and all that stuff was a little bit further out because we had just gotten established in our careers. I then went to quit my job to do this full time, and everything was very like unstable in the sense that like I work for myself and money that was coming in was we just didn't have a grasp on what that was in order to like plan a wedding, let's say. Either way, we still went ring shopping, not once but twice, and he has a very good idea of like what I want and things like that. And the next step was just to like ask my parents for their blessing, right? Fast forward to April 2024. We went to Houston. While we were at my parents' house, my dad, like we were just around the kitchen talking or whatever, and my dad got on the topic of like the fruits and vegetables that he was growing in his backyard. So he asked if we wanted to go outside and see them, and I was like, hell no, bro, because I have a deathly fear of caterpillars. It was peak caterpillar season, and my parents' house, I don't know what it was, but caterpillars just be like manifesting there. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. So I wasn't trying to go to the backyard where my dad just has like hella trees and stuff like that, where caterpillars could just like fall down on me or crawl, or like, no, I wasn't doing that. So I told him, no, thank you, I'm good. And Gio was like, oh, I'll go see your fruits, let's go. Him and my dad go out to the backyard. They were gone for like 10 minutes. Keep in mind, once again, it is at least 85 degrees at this point. Gio does not do well in the heat, guys. Like he does not do well in the heat, and for him to be outside willingly for that long, they must have been having some sort of conversation. I fully believe that he was asking my dad for his blessing. The reason why I say this is because whenever they went outside, Gio was like, I'll take a picture of the trees for you, of like his fruit trees. I was like, cool. Goes inside. Not only are they flustered as fuck, they literally come inside like, oh my god, it's so hot out there. Like both of them said that together. And it was like the weirdest thing. They just kind of went in after the other, just like flustered. And I was like, y'all are so weird. And then I asked Gio, where are my pictures of the trees? Didn't have any pictures. And they were out there for 10 minutes. Dude, I fully believe that he had the conversation with my dad. Okay, so That's for one. Also, back in December of 2023, which was 5 months ago, we went down to Houston for Christmas. And, you know, Gio and I are best friends. We've been together for like almost 8 years. We've been friends for 9. And he just tells me everything. So whenever we were driving home from Houston, he was like, hey, low key, T, I was supposed to ask your dad for his blessing, but we were only there for 48 hours and we spent half the time with like each other's families or whatever. So there wasn't a time in which they could have been alone naturally for him to ask my dad for his blessing. Like that would have been kind of a lengthy conversation, right? And so he was just like, yeah, I just didn't feel like it would be fair to your family if I just came to Houston for like 2 days or whatever, spent like barely 4 hours with your parents just to ask of something from them. Like I would rather spend more time with them and then have it come up a lot more naturally rather than have this feel like a really rushed conversation, because it shouldn't be rushed. And I was like, well, I respect that, I appreciate that, do you, boo. So yeah, the next time he came down, I fully believe that he asked. Okay, now fast forward to the present. I'm just gonna like go outside really quick to see if he's home, because if he's home, then I can't talk about this anymore. Hold up. Okay, so he's not home. Oh my gosh, where do I even, okay, so fast forward to like literally a week and a half ago, right? I am talking about my hair because like I told you guys from like 2 vlogs ago at this point, like by the time this is posted, when my hair gets long, I just get a headache whenever it's up because it's just a lot of hair that's like weighing down on my head and I have very thick hair. So I was just talking about that and randomly Gio was like, oh, you should just do a spa day. And I was like, a spa day? Guys, I have never in my life done a spa day. I barely do my nails. I do my nails, I kid you not, twice a year, if that. That's just me. I don't really do anything. I've never gotten lash extensions. I've never dyed my hair. I have virgin hair. I just don't do anything to myself. So for him to suggest a spa day, I was like, hell no. Like what? I don't need all that. I hadn't caught on yet, okay? He asks me not once, but 3 times. I said no the first time. A couple days later, I was like on the phone with him or whatever, and I was just telling him that I booked my hair appointment because whenever I was talking about my hair the other day in that vlog, literally as I was editing that clip, I was like, I'm gonna set the appointment. The appointment to get my hair done is tomorrow. I told Gio that I set the hair appointment, and he was like, oh my gosh, babe, you might as well get your nails done too. Okay, when it comes to me getting proposed to, over the past 8 years of us dating, I've always told you, I don't care what happens, all I want is to look cute and have my nails done. And because I never get my nails done, it was a very difficult task for him to have me get my nails done without it being like super obvious, right? So that was like the dilemma over the past like however long. So whenever he said, I'll pay for your nails to get done as well, I was like, what? My nails done? Side-eye? And that's when I caught on. I was like, oh, bro, what? But by that point, the conversation had already ended because we were like off doing something else. So we just dropped it and I never said like, yeah, let's do the nail day as well. Fast forward to like 2 days ago, we were on the phone and he was calling me at work on his break. And dude, I kid you not, I was like probably talking about walking the dogs or like making my coffee or something. I was like in the middle of telling him something about my day, and randomly he goes, so I guess you don't want your spa day then? And I was like, what? Now that I caught on, I was like, what? No, like I want my spa day, no takesies backsies. Let me get my nails done. I'm in the program now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a part of the program now. That alone made me think that he was gonna propose to me. Bitch. So today, literally an hour ago, I was like cooking or whatever, and he randomly was like, are you excited for your spa day tomorrow? Like, what time is your hair appointment? And I was like, why do you need to know what time my hair appointment is? But I was like, it's at 10. And I was like, oh my God, tomorrow's gonna be so busy because I have like a meeting really early in the morning. I have to edit the Buff Bunny video, so I'm not gonna have time to do like a lot of things. But yeah, my hair appointment is at 10. And if I'm gonna do my nails, then it's literally gonna be right after that. So it's gonna be at 11, 11:30, whatever. He was like, okay, cool, because after that, we're going to the park. I was like, park? And I wasn't like, I didn't know about this. So I was like, I literally turned around and I was like, what do you mean park? And he was like, yeah, I told you about this yesterday. We're going to the park tomorrow. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? We're going to the park? What do you mean? Like, dude, he's literally gonna propose to me now. And I was like, you didn't tell me about this. Cause I feel like now that I'm caught onto the program, like I said, I feel like I'm just catching on to everything, right? But no, he was like, yeah, I told you about this yesterday whenever we went paddleboarding. You don't remember? Or like a couple days ago whenever we went paddleboarding. And I was like, no, you didn't, bro. because I would have caught on. But yeah, he was like, no, I said this, like, it had been a while since we've been to the park, so like, let's, after you get, you know, your hair and nails done, like, get all cute, let's go to the park. I was like, what, the park? I mean, aren't you gonna get really hot because you don't like the heat? And he's like, yeah, we'll just go later on in the day. And I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna wear? Like, it's gonna be so hot, but I need to be cute. So, now you guys are all caught up. Now, we're just dealing with the aftermath of the shock of me, like, really thinking that this is happening, because why else would you say that? Like, I do not, I'm telling you guys, me having a spa day or like a girly little reset, it's just not me. I should probably do it more, but it's just not something that I would do, and it's not something that Gio has ever suggested. Like, he's obviously suggested that he'll pay for my nails or whatever, but I don't know, for him to be this adamant about me getting this freaking spa day and like following up with me to ask like what time I'm gonna go, something's happening. And yeah, the park was a cherry on top, bro. Like, if this man does not propose to me tomorrow, then I guess my radar is really freaking off. I mean, if he doesn't, then that's okay, and I'm just gonna delete this clip if he doesn't. But I fully think that he is tomorrow, and he's been acting like a little bit weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, guys, am I actually like, are we switching out this promise ring that he got for me like 7 years ago? Tomorrow? Like, if this man is proposing to me tomorrow, like, I cannot compute. Like, I'm unwell. So that's the tea. We'll update you guys tomorrow, and we'll go from there. But right now, I'm gonna muster up the focus to finish this little cheat sheet and film this video. I don't even know how long that took me. I think it only took me like an hour and some change, maybe an hour, because that was a quick video. I literally did like the talking portion all in one go, so that entire clip is like 22 minutes long, and then I proceeded to do a little montage B-roll clip for every single one of these pieces, about 16 to 17 pieces. My brain is fried. I need to change now so I can actually go to the gym with Gio. So let's take our makeup off and get to the gym. All right, guys, let's get into this workout. We are starting off with some incline chest press. I don't do this machine too often because I just usually bench press on like an actual bench with a barbell, but it's nice to switch things up a little bit. Next up, another row variation. This is just a general upper body day, and Gio wanted to try this cross body single arm cable row. This went stupid. It went kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie, because you're having to also tighten and engage your core throughout the entire movement. So I really liked that. Next up are some of the ugliest shoulder presses that you'll probably ever see in your life. I started out super heavy, pressing 35s, and I could only do a set of 3, I think, before I just completely tapped out, because I mean, you saw my form, my core was just not engaged. But anywho, we move on. We are now doing some other seated rows on one of our favorite back machines at this gym. Next up, we had some tricep dips, and we did, I think, 2 to 3 sets of these. I did a set of 8 to 12, and I was fried. Like, my triceps were freaking done, but we're still not done. We are moving on to rear delt flies. Again, every single one of these sets that we did were sets of 2 minus like our warm-up sets. So it wasn't anything that was like way too overwhelming, although there were a lot of like movements in here. We were just having fun with it, honestly, and we ended up doing lat pull downs with some rear delt flies to end the day. Good morning. It is currently 10 o'clock on June 26th. I just finished my meeting early in the morning and then headed straight to my hair appointment. About to go in right now, but wanted to show you guys what we were working with because my hair is so long. It's like all the way down to my my hip bone at this point, and I'm gonna cut a couple inches off, you guys. I think I'm gonna get it to like right here, maybe even a little bit higher if we're feeling kind of crazy, because this is just way too long and I'm just over it. So I'll put like inspo pictures up here, but basically a crap ton of layers and like wispy bangs. So hopefully it turns out well, because I've never gotten like wispy bangs before. I typically just get pretty heavy curtain bangs. I'll give you guys a little transformation here in a sec. So 3, 2, 1. Here I am. Here she is. Haircut is done. I'm obsessed. Every single time I go to this place, I'll like put it somewhere up here, or I'll link their website down in the description for all you Austinites. I just come out obsessed. Like the inchage off of my head feels so good. It's just so light now. I'm gonna go to the nail salon and get my nails done. If I have a trip coming up, then like I'll match the nails to wherever I'm going, but because it's just like a little pamper spa day or whatever, I'm just gonna get white and call it a day. Okay, I just made it to the nail salon and I'm about to go inside, but before that I had to just take a second, because on the drive here I started getting like really overwhelmed in the best way, because if he doesn't propose, then this is just not gonna go in the vlog because of the like letdown, not because of like him, I mean also because of him not proposing, but because of like the anticipation and the buildup of everything that led up to today, with him being like super sus and talking about the spa day multiple times and asking me multiple times, then like planning this whole date. I don't know, but if it does, if it does happen today, then I don't know. I'm just like, I'm just really overwhelmed. I'm like, man, maybe my radar isn't that off. Hopefully it's not that off. But if it does happen today, then that'd be crazy, because we would have been together for like almost 8 years. And I just love him so much. Like, I love him so much. So if he does propose today, that'd be fucking crazy, because I mean, it's just a new chapter, right? So like, I mean, I keep talking about it and like joking about it happening, but like, if it actually happens, that'd be so crazy. That is so crazy if it happens today. I'm like, how am I supposed to go about my day and act normal? Like, knowing that potentially it's gonna happen. Like, ever since yesterday, whenever he brought up the park situation, I was just like, I was taken aback. And then my heart started racing, bro. And even waking up today, my heart was racing. Every single time I think about like us going to the park later, my heart just starts to like beat uncontrollably. Oh my gosh. It's just so overwhelming. Like, geez. I don't know. Not that he was acting weird today or anything. I mean, he did ask me earlier whenever I was about to go. He was like, are you going to your nail appointment right after? And I was like, yeah, I mean, might as well. And then I called him after my hair appointment and I was like, when do you want to go to the park? And he was like, 6? Like around 6? And I was like, okay. Because we didn't plan a time yesterday. We were just like, whatever, let's just go tomorrow. And then that's when I was telling him, okay, well, what about the sun? Because it's going to be super friggin' hot. And so he was just like, oh, let's just play it by ear. And then today it's like 6, around 6. So I don't know, like, I'm just feeling all the things. I don't know what's going to happen today. Gosh, it's just gonna be such a letdown if it doesn't happen, because I just have a feeling, man. Like, I just have a feeling that's gonna happen. He's just been so, like, acting so sus. Like, normal, but also sus. So, I don't know. I need to get my shit together before I go into this nail salon. I cannot see me with my eyes, like, all puffy and stuff. Yep, my eyes are definitely puffy. And I need to drink some water. Oh my gosh, if it happens today, that'd be so crazy. I just need to be okay with the fact that, like, if it doesn't happen today, it's okay. It's okay. Your radar's just off as fuck. Like, it's just really, really off. If it doesn't happen today, I can't have any expectations. I'm just gonna let myself down if I have expectations. Like, I actually just need to chill, be present, don't expect anything. Maybe it won't happen today. Like, it probably won't happen today. Not me gaslighting myself. This is like, you're just here for the ride, okay? Like, you're just here for whatever the fuck happens. Yeah, I need to repark this car. Jeez, man. I literally parked, like, way back so I can have a little cry. Honestly, I'll just park here. Whatever. Get it together. You're fine. If it doesn't happen today, it's fine. You're fine. But if it does, but if it doesn't, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Or he's just sus. I don't know. I'm just gonna go freaking get my nails done. Okay, just got out from getting my nails done. Just gossiping with my nail techs. Dude, every single time I go into this nail salon, I will also put this place down in the description for my Austin girlies, but I have not been able to find a better nail salon here in Austin until this one. And I used to go to this girl named Tracy. Dude, the way that this woman was like my best friend, we would just talk the whole time. I just loved her so much, but apparently she quit. She quit like 6 months ago, and the last time I went to get my nails done was around 6 to 7 months ago anyway. Ugh, I was sad to know that she left, but either way, I was like, nah, I know that they'll take care of me. Like, they always do me right. So, got a new nail tech. He did an amazing job. These are my nails. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's kind of like a soft marble nail, and I got almond-shaped nails too. So, I think he did such a great job. I am obsessed with them, and this is what I typically do anyway. Maybe not with the marble. I've done the marble one time before, but I just love how they turned out. I'm just gonna go home and get some work done and then get ready for our little park date later. This is my OOTD for our park date. I did my hair. I ended up washing my hair, doing my makeup. I think it's so cute. Do you like it?
Yeah.
And so I'm wearing this. I was supposed to wear this whole outfit in New York, but I never got around to it. So here it is, a little off-the-shoulder top, and then little loose pants, linen pants. So let's go. We went to the park.
Đi đường
park mà đẹp quá vậy? Anh Dũng sao đẹp quá vậy? Congratulations.
Wow.
Wow, it's a big ring. Oh my gosh. I wish I had a dark ring.
Yeah, just now.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
This look like it's pop to my face. Maybe I ask Bo like buy lottery and buy for me the big one like that. Hello. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. Hold on. Oh my god. That's a real smile. If he got on his knees, not say no, Tracy.
He definitely got on his knees. Or just one knee, not both knees.
No, not both knees.
You don't want to marry someone that does two knees.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Oh my god, congratulations. Oh my god, look at that rock. Look at that rock. Is that a halo?
Yeah.
I'm like checking it. Oh my god. Congratulations. Oh my god, I need to hit my babe. I'm shaking.
Runs across the room. Just shaky.
Wait, where's your volume?
Dude, I'm so happy for you. I saw it on my watch. I was like, Tracy's calling me. What's up? Oh shit! What the fuck, yo! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Wait, that's crazy.
Wow.
Hey,
Hi.
how's it going? Wait. Oh my god, this is that rock too. Yo, guess what? Congratulations! Hi! Mazel tov!
Thank you.
Show me that fucking. She's stunning. Shut the fuck up. What happened? Bitch, I'm gonna die. Stop. I'm so wine drunk right now. You cannot do this. Oh my god, I'm in public right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to cry. I'm like shaking. Oh my god. You look so beautiful right now.
Oh, thank you.
Shut the fuck up. Let me fucking see. I'm talking. Oh my god. I'm fucking trying. I can't fucking. Oh my god. Ayo. Ayo. Ayo.
Coffee just tastes a little bit better today. I wonder what it is. Guys, it's time for a deep breath. It's not my deep breath because I'm a fiance. I'm a fiance. I'm freaking out. I was like, my radar cannot be that off. I've been knowing this man for 9 years. We've been dating for 8. Like, ain't no way the numbers are mathing incorrectly in my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fiance, you guys. It's so crazy. I could cry thinking about it again, but I'm not going to. Hold it. Keep it together. Keep it together. You're not gonna cry right now. Fiance. And just because I know you guys are gonna be like trying to watch my ring as it's moving across the screen, I'm gonna just give y'all what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? So this is what the ring looks like. It's so beautiful. Not me crying. Not me crying. Chill out. Relax. Okay, here it is. She is an oval diamond set in like a little 4-prong setting. Diamonds like halfway down the band. And then there's also like a hidden halo too. She's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. All right, give the people what they want. I knew that's what y'all wanted was a close-up, so there you go. Oh my god, where do I even freaking start, you guys? Wow. What's nice is that I don't have to delete any of those clips where you and I were talking, where we were just like gossiping a little bit, because I was like, I need to talk to somebody about this. And now I guess I'm talking to thousands upon thousands of you guys about this. We're just gonna backtrack to being at the house, okay? So I ate some lunch after I got back from my hair and nail appointment, and then I edited my Buff Bunny collection sale video. At around 4:30 or so, Gio was like, when are you gonna start getting ready? I was like, oh, it's actually 4:30. Yeah, let me go get ready now. I spent my time, like I literally spent my time yesterday getting ready, and he was like in the room doing the most random crap. Like he was making the bed, he was like packing a couple random things. I was like, how are you doing? And he was like, my stomach hurts. I feel so bad. That man was so freaking nervous. He said that his stomach hurt. I continued getting ready. He left for a little bit and he was just wandering around the house, you guys. I don't know what that man was doing, but this house was dead silent. He would come every now and then to like check up on me, to change, whatever. After I got ready, we left the house. I didn't find anything weird about his behavior at all. I did notice that he kept checking his phone, but we went to Juice Land. It turns out that the photographer that he booked, it was at 6:30 and we left at around like 5:50 or so, which is why he said yes to Juice Land. Like we had time to get it. At that point, I'm telling you guys, I was letting go, letting God. I was like, if it doesn't happen, I will be so let down by my radar being this off. Like I just cannot have any expectations. I just need to go in and enjoy our time during this date if it doesn't happen today. We get to the park. And if you guys have ever been to Austin, Zilker Park in Austin specifically, the parking situation, like the field, let's say this is the field. The parking is like this huge U around the field. Whenever we get there, as soon as I enter the park, there was parking right at the entrance. So I was like, oh my gosh, amazing. We could just park here. There's like shade, blah, blah. He's like, oh no, I don't want to park here. I want to park on the other side. And I was like, why? And he was like, there's just like too much people over here. You know, there's just like so much traffic. Ain't nobody here right now. But I didn't want to stress him out anymore. So I was like, okay, sure. Like, let's just go to the other side. We park and he was like, let's go and find a tree to sit under and set up our picnic blanket. When I tell y'all that as soon as we left that car, right next to the car were like a row of trees. I was like, oh, we could just set up right here. And he's like, no, I don't want to set up right here. I want to set up over there. And he pointed at the most random tree in the middle of the freaking park. Got the dogs out, we went to the tree. At that point, dude, I was so like dehydrated, but also pretty nervous too. So I wanted to get my juice, my Juice Land juice. And so I was like trying to go back and get it, but he kept reeling me back inside the tree. He like turned me around because like if the tree was like right in front of us, behind us was like the Austin skyline. So he like pulled me back and he was like, wow, what do you think about the skyline? Doesn't it look so nice? And I was like, yeah, it looks really nice. Can I get like my juice or whatever? And so he just was like, wait a second. He just kept pulling me back. I was just like trying to get my juice, but I was like, you know what? I think it's happening right now. I think him reeling me back for the second time, is it happening right now? So I just stayed. And so he was like, just be here with me for a second. Do you remember whenever we first moved to Austin, and Zolker was actually one of our first dates once I moved to Austin? If you guys are unfamiliar, I might have never told this story before, but I moved to Austin for a job opportunity. It was like April of 2020, aka COVID. Gio moved to Austin literally 3 weeks after. And this man literally moved to Austin for me because he just couldn't be far away from your girl, you know what I'm saying? A couple of days after that, we went to Zilker, had a little picnic set up. We went during the evening time. We were just like looking at the stars, looking at the skyline, things like that, just hanging out. Whenever he asked me that, because I knew it was happening, all I could think about was like the moment. I could not for the life of me remember this freaking date. And keep in mind, this was all in like a split second. So he asked, he was like, do you remember our first date here? I was like, no, I don't remember. Because I genuinely, at that moment, specifically, my head was so scrambled, I could not remember. And he was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, sorry. He was like, well, either way, I love you so much. I've been meaning to ask you this question for the longest time now. And then he gets on, you know, one knee and he just, you know, pops the ring box open and goes, will you marry me? And as he got down on a knee, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then, you know, I started bawling my eyes out. It's crazy because like, I obviously, you know, for the past couple days, I had a suspicion that it was happening, but there was no way that I could have been prepared for the actual moment. It's like something that I grew up dreaming about. To see it in front of my eyes was just so surreal. I was like, I cannot believe this is actually happening. There was a photographer there. She was hiding behind that big ass rock. It took me a solid 10 minutes to like get my shit together. Also, I think I might have showed you guys, or like just in any of my YouTube videos ever in the history of this channel, if you've ever seen a ring on my ring finger, that is my promise ring that Gio gifted to me during our first year of our relationship. It might have been like our 1 year anniversary of our relationship. And you know, a promise ring is just that. It's like I promised to exchange it one day for like an engagement ring. I wore the promise ring yesterday, and I don't know, it's just crazy to think that, you know, I've been wearing this ring every single day for the past 8 years or 7 years. And I've always envisioned, obviously, that one day it was going to get switched out for an engagement ring. But for it to actually happen, to like see it in person, him taking that ring off, pocketing it, and then putting this one on, like keeping his promise that he made to me all those years ago, is like, it's just so crazy. I might have to like go on Amazon and get, what are those ring things called to like attach to the back of your ring? But I was like, girl, you stay sliding around on my finger. Like, it's crazy, the weight on this rock. But it's so crazy. Anywho, that's the story, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. And for those of you who already found out via Instagram, thank you for your comments, your messages, just shit, all the love. We are so appreciative. Like, just seeing our family and friends' reactions it was just so crazy because like, I love the group of people that we have in our life. Like my family is my family, right? But like my friends are my secondary family, and like especially some of my friends who I've known from high school or elementary school, like they've really been there through my entire life, right? So it's like to go through life with those friends and have them witness this moment and be so happy for us. Like they've just been rooting for us over the years. Like obviously we root for ourselves because like Gio and I just love what we have together, but over the years, like our friends they've just been there through it all, and it just only made sense to call them immediately. Like whenever we were creating our list of like who to call, it was just like boom, 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 because these people are just like, they're our circle, you know what I'm saying? Like we just love our friends so much, and I couldn't cry yesterday whenever we called them because we were just so excited to tell them. But like now that I've had a chance to look back at that footage and to like see their reactions again and whatnot, it was just so like heartwarming to see, and I'm just overwhelmed in the best way. It's just so nice to have like a group of people around you that are genuinely like rooting for you and just love you so much. And I really do feel that with our friends, and I know they're so happy for us. So anywho, I'm just gonna get my life together. I'm gonna continue editing this Buff Bunny video, and I will follow up with you guys later. So